Hello students, welcome to the fourth session of Database Management System Unit 2, that is data modeling using the entity relationship model. Dear students, in the previous session we have seen what are entity type, what are entity sets, what are key attributes, and also what is a value set, that is nothing but a domain of attributes. In today's session, we are going to see what is relationship types, what is relationship set and instances, and also degree of relationships. Let's start with relationship types. In the previous sessions, we have learnt what is entity, what is a relationship. See, relationship is nothing but it defines how two entities are going to be connected in the database, right? In the same way, relationship type defines the relationship set among entities from entity type. See, here we are having two entity type, that is employee is one entity type and department is another entity type. This relationship type, that is work for relationship type, here defines how the entities from employee entity type is related to the department entity type entities. Okay. So here work for is a relationship type which defines the relationship set among the employee entity type and also the department entity type. Okay, let's see in detail what is a relationship set and instances. See, relationship set is a set of associations and instance is the association of entities includes exactly one entity from participating entity type. See here, employee is related with department, that is employee entity type is related with the department entity type through work for relationship type. So this is the abstract diagram, where if we see the instance diagram, then instance diagram is nothing but the actual entity inside the entity type. In this instant diagram, we are going to represent which entity instance of one entity type is associated with which entity instance of another entity type. Okay, see here, this relationship set is nothing but the set of association. See here, works for is a relationship type. Okay, and here inside this works for, we are having R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. See, these are the relationship set. That means these are the number of relationship exist in works for relationship type. Okay, and the instances, the relationship instances are, see here, E1 is a entity instance inside employee entity type, that is related to D1, that is the department instance, that is the entity instance of department entity type. See here what we can understand, R1, the relationship R1 is nothing but the association between E1 and D1. Okay, that is nothing but the relationship instance. Okay, see here another instance is employee E2 is associated with department D2. Okay, that is the association of instance, right? So here that we can represent using relationship R2. Here what is the relationship R3? R3 is nothing but it defines the instance of E3, the instance of employee entity type, that is E3 is associated with the department entity instance, that is D1. Okay, so that is nothing but the instances, relationship instances. We are talking about the each instances. Okay, see, let's see the definition once again. Instance is the association of entities. That means here we are having two entities, entity type. Employee is one entity type, department is another entity type. Inside employee entity type, we are having 7 entities, right? 7 entity instances we are having. Inside department, we are having 3 department instances. See here, in this relationship instance, it tells which instance of employee is associated with which instance of department. Okay, and also here for this relationship R1, exactly one entity from this employee must participate, and also one entity from department must participate, right? So here if we consider R2 as a relationship, then one entity from employee, that is E2, and one entity from department, that is D2, is participating, right? That is nothing but the relationship instance. Okay, and here relationship set is nothing but the set of associations. Here we are having 7 set of associations, right? So 7 associations we are making from employee entity type to department entity type. So this 7 relationship is called as relationship set. Okay, and if we consider R1, then R1 is the association between E1 and D1. That is called as the relationship instance. Okay, I think you have understood. So let's see what is relationship type, what is relationship set, and what is relationship instance for the previous example. See, in the previous example, relationship type is works for. Relationship set is R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. See, here we are having 7 association between 2 entity types. Okay. And what is a relationship instance here? 7 set of values, that is E1, R1, D1. That means E1 is associated with D1. E2 is associated with D2. Like that, we are concluding the last one. E7 is associated with D7. Okay. So this is what relationship type, relationship set, and relationship instances. Okay. Let's move on to our next topic, that is degree of relationship type. See students, here for any relationship, here this is a work for relationship, and here how many entity types are participating? 2 entities, right? So here based on the number of entities participating, based on the number of entity types participating in a relationship, that is called as the degree of relationship type. Okay, here we are counting the number of entity types participating in a relationship type. Okay, so based on the number of entity type participating, it has been divided into unary relationship, binary relationship, ternary relationship, and also n-ary relationship. Okay, so let's see one by one. See, in unary relationship, only one entity type is participating. That we call it as degree 1. Okay. In binary relationship, 2 entity types are going to participate in a relationship type. That we can call it as degree 2. In ternary relationship, 3 entity types are going to participate in a relationship type. That is degree 3. Okay. If n number of entity types are going to participate in a relationship type, then that is called as n-ary relationship type. Let's see one by one with an example. See, let's start with the unary relationship. See students, here we are having only one entity type, that is a student, and a relationship type here is managers. Okay, And here we are not seeing any other entity type. That means for this managers relationship, there is only one entity type is participating. Okay, that is only student is participating in managers relationship type. This is of degree 1. Okay, so let's see the instance of this relationship, instance of the unary relationship. See here, in student entity type we are having 4 entity instances, 5 entity instances, S1, S2, S3, S4 and S5. In managers is a relationship type. In managers relationship type we are having 2 elements of a relationship set. That is, relationship set here is R1 and R2. There are only 2 association, R1 and R2. See here, R1 is nothing but S1 manages S2 and S3. See here, S1 is associated with the same entity type S2 and S3. Okay, that means here student entity type is associated with the same student entity type. Okay, here S1 manages S2 and S3. Here all the 3 instances, entity instances belongs to the same entity type student. And the second one is S4 entity instance manages S5 entity instance. See here, S4 is also a student entity type, S5 is also a student entity type. That means here in a unary relationship, only one entity type is going to participate in a relationship type. Okay, and here S1 is going to associated with the same entity type S2 and S3. S4 is associated with the same entity type S5. This is called as unary relationship type. Okay, let's see our binary relationship. See here, we are having 2 entity types, that is customer and account. And there is one relationship type has. Customer has account. Here, since 2 entities or 2 entity types are participating in a has relationship type, we can say this is a binary relationship. Binary means 2. That means here 2 entity types are participating in a relationship type. This is called as degree 2. Okay, degree 2 relationship. Okay, let's see our ternary relationship. See, ternary relationship means here 3 entity types are going to participate in a relationship type. Here we have taken the example employee, one entity type, department as another entity type, location as another entity type. So here these 3 entity types are participating in a single relationship type, that is works in. Okay, so this is called as degree 3 relationship. Let's see the instance diagram of this. See here, employee entity type is having 8 entities and department is having 2 entities, and here location is having 2 entities or 2 entity instances, right? And here let's see how these 3 entity types are participating in a single works in relationship type. See here, employee E1 is associated with department D1 and also location Bangalore. That means here employee E1 is working for department D1 and he works in the location Bangalore. Okay, so here for the same relationship set R1, for the single R1, 3 entities are participating from 3 different entity types. Okay, let's see another example. Entity E2 is participating in a relationship R2, that is from the instances D1 from department entity type and from the instance from the location entity type that is Gulbarga. See here, employee E2 is associated with D1 of department and also the Gulbarga of location entity type. That means employee E2 works for department D1 and he works in the location Gulbarga. Okay, so this is called as ternary relationship. See here, in this works in, we are having only two relationship set, that is R1 and R2. R1 and R2 is a relationship set. Okay, R1 is nothing but that is the association between E1, D1 and Bangalore. R2 is nothing but the association between E2, D1 and Gulbarga. That is the relationship instance. Okay, and here what is the relationship type? Works in. Works in is the relationship type. Okay, so this is a ternary relationship type. Let's see our last relationship type, that is n-ary relationship type. And if there are 4 entity types are participating in a relationship type, then we can also call it as tetra relationship type. Here, see, more than 4 entities, that is n entities are participating. When there are more than 4 entities are participating, see here E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. These 5 entity types are participating in a single relationship type R. So this is called as n-ary relationship. Okay. So in a degree of relationship, it tells you how many entity types are participating in a relationship type. If there is one entity is participating, one entity type is participating, then that is the unary relationship. That we call it as degree 1. If there are 2 entity types are participating, then we call it as degree 2. If there are 3 entity types are participating, then that is ternary. If there are 4 entity types are participating, then that is tetra relationship. If there is n number of entity types are participating, then that we call it as n-ary relationship type. Okay. So let's do a quick recap. See, in this session we have learnt what is relationship type, what is relationship set, what is relationship instance and degree of relationship. Okay, this is up to today's session. So these are all the references which I have used to create this content. Do join with me for the next session. Thank you, students.